Well, hello and welcome to another video tutorial by MooMu Media. Today we're going to be looking at metadata. We're going to look at what metadata is, how Google uses metadata as a ranking factor and within their search results, and how we can best optimize metadata to increase our search rankings. So we've done a quick Google search here for our brand name, which is MooMu Media, and we can see our result here, which is the top result. And the first thing you'll notice is the title tag, which is the title of your search result, just here. Below that you can see the meta description, which is a quick description about the page, just here, and that just gives the user a quick overview, and that's sort of like ad copy. It entices the user to click your search result and go and see what your page is all about. So to give you a better idea on a page level, we'll go to our home page. And the meta title isn't actually shown on the page, so it's not to be confused with the heading tags, the heading titles. It's actually shown up here in the tab in Chrome. If you mouse over, that'll pop up, and depending on your browser, it'll be shown somewhere up the top of the page. The meta description is not shown on the page at all. To see that, we'll have to look into our source code. And so if we open up the page source, up here on line 7, we'll see our title tag with the opening and closing title tags, and down here on line 21 we have our meta description. So it's simply meta name equals description, content equals, and we have our actual description there. Now for most of you that are using a content management system such as WordPress or Drupal, this will all be done through the content management system. You won't actually have to code this yourself, so you'll just have to either use a plugin or go to the SEO section of your content management system, and you'll be able to edit your metadata there for each of your pages. Now just to give you a quick look at the meta keywords tag, it'll be very similar to the meta description. So it's the meta tag once again, the name this time is keywords, and the content is your keywords separated by commas. Now the meta keywords are no longer a ranking factor, and there's no longer really a point to be using them on your page. They once were treated by Google as a ranking factor, but as you can see, they're very open to spam and abuse, and that's exactly what happened, and people started to spam keywords, and it became very muddied as a ranking factor. So if you're not using meta keywords, certainly don't bother using them. If you are, it's nothing to worry about, it won't get you penalized, but if it's easy to do just get rid of them, because the only thing they're really going to do is just show your competitors what keywords you're trying to target. So if we go back to our page now, so hopefully now you've got a basic understanding of what the metadata is. So we have the meta title, which is shown up here on your page, and also as a title in the search results. You've got your meta description, which is also in your code, which is pulled in as the description of your search result, and obviously the meta keywords, which we no longer need to worry about. So the next question you might be thinking to yourself is, well, how can we optimize this to increase our ranking? And that's a great question. So we're going to use a Chrome extension called the Search Preview tool just to help us a little bit here. And this will just pull in our metadata and give us a quick preview within Google. I do suggest you look in the Chrome Web Store and check this tool out. It's very useful. So looking at our meta title and our meta description, our meta title will be a very strong ranking factor for Google. So within our meta title, we want to include the main keywords that we're trying to target on our page. So you'll have to do some keyword research and choose some well-targeted keywords, and that will be covered in a number of other tutorials. So once you've got those keywords, you want to include them at the start of your meta description. The closer to the start they are, by that I mean sort of left to right, the more weight Google will give them. So a keyword down here right towards the end, say SEO, won't have as much weighting as if we put it right at the start. The other thing to notice about the title tag is that it shouldn't be any more than 70 characters. Now obviously we've gone over here, and that's something we'll have to fix. As you can see here in our preview tool, the title will actually be concatenated by Google. So we do want to avoid that. So we might remove some unnecessary words like this, and that'll bring our meta title down a bit, and as you can see, it's no longer being concatenated. In terms of the meta description, as I mentioned earlier, it's not a ranking factor for Google, but it will help with your click-through rates. So There's no need to stuff keywords, but by including keywords, that will help you with your click-through rates, and they will be bolded in the Google search results. Now, what I mean by that is, if we go here to our search, we've searched for MooMu Media, and the word media has been bolded. So that might help draw some more attention within the search results. If we search for MooMu Media SEO, and we scroll down to the search result, we can now see that the word SEO is in bold. So our search, our meta description here is Sydney's SEO, pay-per-click, and social media experts. Contact us today to find out how we can help grow your business. So that we've struck a pretty good balance there with that meta description. We've included the keywords so that they'll show up as bold, and we've also included a call to action. So you really want to think about your meta description as ad copy. It's sort of enticing the searchers to click your ad. So do try to make it enticing, make it appealing, and include some of your keywords, and try and strike that balance there. So there you go. I hope we've given you a really good understanding of what metadata is and how you can optimize that for Google search results. Thanks for watching.